Hello and welcome back to the game. Which game was it? Treasure Shoals. So we're on the plank. Under us are the moon sharks, and we're totally going to jump the plank. Maybe. Okay, we're going back, and we don't want to jump the plank. Instead, we are going to go to the bow of the ship. You are at the bow of the ship. The bow is cluttered with crates and ropes, and you notice a rusty dagger is embedded in the railing. Despite the messy condition of the deck, you are elated. The sea is beautiful, the wind is lazily blowing through your hair, and the warm sun begins to tan your exposed skin. Ceremonial gulls are flying in near the ship, probably hoping to steal a bite from a fisherman's net as he drags in his catch. Unlucky for the gulls, this is no fishing vessel. This vessel is in search of treasure. As you ponder this, you begin to think of the adventure ahead of you. Suddenly, your daydreaming is ended as a large chunk of splay lands on your new vest. Angrily, you move towards the rusty dagger stuck in the railing and look up at the offending gull. Now you have the option to throw the dagger at the gull or carve your initials into the ship's railing. Yeah, I'll carve the initials. I don't want to harm any animals in this game. You ignore the girl and instead use the knife to carve your initials into the boat's railing. It takes but a minute to get it just perfect, complete with the shape of a heart encircling the initials. A great way to remember your first voyage, you think.
All hands on deck!
Somebody shouts. As you continue on the middeck, you suddenly notice some commotion going on around you. It doesn't last long until some crew members approach you. Looks like they have something on their mind. Indeed, it appears that the majority of the crew is assembling on the middeck, even the latest comers is here. However, the men don't appear to be happy, and your first mate, one-eyed Kale, is nowhere to be seen. One of the crew steps forward. Captain, we would like a word. What's the meaning of this? You demand. Well, Captain, the crew has been with you ever since you began to command this ship, and we don't like what we have seen, not one bit. You seem more like a landlubber than a seaworthy captain. We are beginning to wonder if there is any treasure at all. You hear one of the crew call out, "Walk the plank!" You are overcome with panic as two of the crew members step towards you, one wielding an ornate dagger. You really wish your first mate was here to calm things down. One of the men grabs you and pushes you against the cabin door as the other crewman drives the ornate dagger into the door just a few nails' breadth from your face. Let this be a warning to you, Captain. We are on this voyage for treasure, and we better be seeing some soon, or else. The men walk away, leaving you standing at the door to your cabin. You pull the dagger out of the door and enter the cabin. Wait, is it the same dagger which we just found at the bow of the ship? I'm confused. You are in the captain's cabin, glad to be away from the crew for a moment. As you have spent most of your time in this room over the past 3 days, you are quite familiar with your surroundings. The cabin is rather small, with just one bed, a chest, and a chair in the corner. Hanging on the wall is a painting of a beautiful ship. In fact, it is a painting of the ship you are currently on. There are 2 doors, one leading onto the main deck from which you just entered, and another door on the opposite wall leading to the map room. And now we can choose to have a rest, open the chest, examine the dagger, go to the map room, or walk back to the ship's helm. And I would like to open the chest. You open the chest at the foot of the bed. You notice a single scroll at the bottom of the otherwise empty container. This is the letter that was sent to you from your grandfather. You pick up the scroll, unravel it, and attempt to read the letter. The handwriting is quite sloppy and difficult to read. I don't have much time. They are almost there. By the time you read this, I am most likely dead. I am leaving you my ship. You will find it docked in the lower port of Strata. I trust you remember what she looks like. I have removed her markings, so others would not find her. But that is not all. There is something else. Treasure. There is a treasure, a great treasure. I leave it to you. Santharia. Santharia is your first heading. There is so much more you should know, but I must send this quickly. Ever with you, Grandpa. You must have read this note dozens of times, trying to find any clue that will lead you closer to your goal. So far you have obtained the boat and the crew, but you still have not found a hidden map to lead you to the treasure. You keep thinking the hidden map must be among those found in the map room. Won't hurt to look again, you think to yourself. Alright, let's go to the map room to check out some maps. You are in the map room of the ship. There is only one door, the one you just entered from your cabin. Laying on the tables before you are many maps that have been used to navigate the seas. 3 particular maps catch your eye. Alright, let's first look at the map of the islands. You look at the map of the Scattersand Islands. On the right, you can see the map, as you probably already noticed. I think we have to go to Santharia or something, but to be honest, I cannot see it on the map. Those are the Star Isles and the Moon Isles. Oh, that's Santharia. Ah, interesting. Right. Looking at this map of the Shoals, you wonder where this adventure will take you. You particularly note the island of Santharia, your current destination. You think of the wonderful ballad by Bard Judith, Sailing to Santharia. In fact, it has been stuck in your head all morning. Ah, interesting. You look at the large map of the southern tip of Sarvonia. I think this is where we came from. Scattered Shoals, Cape Strata. Oh, this is where we got the crew. The burning sea. Ah. You know the route you are following from Strata to the Scattersand Shoals. Ah yeah, like this. You wonder if your grandfather marked this map himself in an effort to help you. Nevertheless, this doesn't appear to be the secret map that will lead you to the treasure. Alright. We also have got a ship diagram here. Diagram or diagram? I don't know how to pronounce it. This diagram was sent to you along with the letter from your grandfather. You placed it in the map room as it seemed the right thing to do. Yeah, see you in the next video, folks.